Throwback is in the building. It's been a crazy day. It's been a little chaotic. I spoke to Disko Balla. I spent the NA boy, Brooklyn, a close comrade to Blue Boy. There's a lot going on in these dirty streets. The streets is dirty. It's crazy right now. It's scandalous. But you know what? Some real shit may come out of this between Blue Boy and Disko. There's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of temptation. There might be even some dedication. But one thing I'm gonna say is there's a lot of misconceptions that we have about Blue Boy that I've heard today. What's poppin', what's poppin'. Peace, salute, salute, salute. You know what I'm saying? Salute. First and foremost, hold on a second. First and foremost, salute, 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 James Hills. Disco's Balla beef with Blue Boy is over an interview that was done at, I believe, in 2020. That's where the beef stemmed from. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a little emotional. It tears into because after what I heard today about Blue Boy, I look at him differently now. I sort of understand his plight in the situation, and I sort of understand Young Forever was popping, Gita Quinn was popping, Cosmo Bay in the building, James Kill salute, went up, you know what I'm saying? We popping. Mr. Executioner, we in the building, God Tunes, we in the building, Southern Bill somewhere watching. It's a lot of information, misinformation that we have about Blue Boy. There's a whole lot of misinformation. Looking around all crazy. Shout out to the Lower East Side. You know, Baruch Projects, Compost, Rios. So now, definitely salute the cool rich, you know what I'm saying? There was an interview done by NA Boy. The guy that's in the picture with NA Boy. Shout out to Brownsville. He's in the interview with Blue Boy. A year ago. 2020, I believe. It's a year ago. Definitely shout out to the Lord. The whole rest in peace, Little Ray. Whole Avenue D, Stewart Park, Stewart Annex, McGuardian Projects. Yes, definitely. Welcome back. We back. Here go the interview. This is where it starts at.
I'm not going to ask you too many questions about it, but I just want to know a little bit about it real quick, man. Yeah. But what I will say is that when I listened to the interview with the Bobcat, right? Yeah.
Now, that's NA Boy speaking to Blue Boy while he was still locked up. He told me to get to this point. Yeah.
So, I got to use him. No, you know how this shit goes, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact, though. Come on. Dude's out there making money. He got people there following him. Yeah, that's like the same thing with the incident with Bogart and Bourne. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. Bourne told him Bogart on I keep hearing that they have actual paperwork with them. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, but see, you know what I'm saying? These dudes told out for years, but they keep on hush hush. You know, that's the same thing with Don Q, with that dude Mac. Same shit. Don Q didn't want to expose him Mac, because he knew someone down there ain't gonna need him. You know what I'm saying? Come on,
Right, exactly.
That's the reality, man. Sometimes dudes want to bend the rules when it's beneficial for them. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it's supposed to go. If a dude's no good, he ain't no good. I don't care who he is. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true, man. Like it's just something that you gotta understand, man. But a lot of brothers, again, now I guess it's not even just nowadays. People say, ratting is acceptable nowadays. I guess it's an age-old tradition. If a brother is useful, he got money or he got status, I guess brothers will wash that under the rug just because of his usefulness. Like you said, man, it's not just in today's society. It's been happening, I guess. Brothers have been doing that for quite some time. I think it is more popularized now because a lot of brothers is less violent, but this is about the Crip, so I guess we got our favorite punches on Saturday.
Let me call you right back for this, because this was down to full half, so I still got a half. I still got another 15 minutes. Let me call you right back.
All right, brother. I got you.
The caller has hung up.
Now, the reason why, see, you just said it's stupid. So this is, what's so funny? I'm not gonna do that to you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I played this content, because I was asked to play this content by Disko, as well as the people that actually sent me the content. So y'all understand that where the beef is coming from, where the issue stems from. So now Disko just didn't wake up this morning and decide to talk about old boy. Now you understand what I'm saying? Understand where the issue stems from. That's the conversation. That's the conversation that Disko asked me to play, but I had to get it cleared by the person who content this was. So Julio Iglesias that had to write that Julio Iglesias comment to be disrespectful, you're a fucking fool, bro. You Julio Iglesias. Your mother was smoking krills in the 80s. That's what I'm gonna say. Your mother was smoking krills in the 80s. Because you came on here and you was being disrespectful for no reason at all. No reason at all. I was asked to play this by both parties. You fucking clown. Now go tell your mother, stop smoking crack, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Tell your mother stop getting high. Now we're gonna get to the get down. And I hate having to get like this. But I can tell that you a crack baby, because you jumped out the window and didn't even give me a chance to speak my logic, my scientific logic to this. Fuck am I play old, know what I'm saying? Why the fuck am I play old content for without getting permission? I said that earlier, you fucking clown. You better stop being like these niggas that wasn't outside trying to dictate our culture, bro. Yeah, son, crack baby. You know what I'm saying? Go make a fake page. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how we rock. We really rock around the block. Now, of course, son. A question I want to ask, son. Good brother. This is N.A. Boy, the individual who content it was that I played, the interview that he did with Blue Boy. Question. I want to ask you a question. You hear me?
Hey, I hear you, bro.
Where you from?
My name is Neighbor. I'm from Brownsville, from Park Place in Saratoga. The hell you are?
You're the man in the picture, in the picture with Blue Boy when you first came home.
Yeah, it's my comrade, like my uncle, man, my Puerto Rican uncle, you heard?
Okay. Now, I'm gonna get to the situation. Thank you for allowing me to use your content. Thank you. I appreciate you.
What you said? What you said, bro?
I said I thank you for allowing me to use your content. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. That's a fact. I appreciate that. It's all good.
But I'll get to the get down now. First and foremost, before we get to the story, right?
Right.
Was Blue Boy ever Latin King?
Never in his life. He's Spanish, so that's just like us having, relations with other people that's, blood and Crip, we all black, But, so no, he never was under oath Latin King, never. No Latin King, no Nieta, none of that. But he is from the Lower East Side, and a large majority of them were from the Lower East Side as well. So, of course, he had some camaraderie with them brothers.
Now I want to ask you a question. Second question. So he wasn't Latin King at all. Boom. Was he God body at one point in time? It's like he had Nazi stuff.
He was God body when he was a juvenile DFY Goshen. He was on the boat guard and he was 5%. He was. He came up under the Nation of Gods and Earths at one point. And when you come up under the Nation of Gods and Earths, as a Puerto Rican, they used to call you a power root.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right, exactly.
So, okay, so now for a lot of individuals that may have thought that he was Latin King or Monterey, he wasn't. So we gotta take him out the racist lane. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I think they put him in the racist lane a lot, saying he's a king and he's not a king. Now, now he never was a king. Thank you. Now, the interview about Balla and Maynard was because I'm listening to the interview, the ending, and I've noticed that the last 10 minutes he just did not mention Disko. He also mentioned OG Mac, Born, some guy named Born. What Born he talking about? I don't know, but
I don't know that particular brother myself, but he mentioned that. That's what he mentioned. Right. So, what do you want to know about the interview?
I guess a lot of people.
Why we did it?
No, because I guess Disko was upset that his name came up as an example, and
I can understand where the brother coming from, but like he said, man, first and foremost, Blue Boy is a Crip. Disko is a former Mac Ball blood, and with the history has shown that the Mac was responsible for a lot of the Crip assaults at one point. Based on whatever issues they had with, psych and all of them, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's a natural cat and dog type of thing they had, So I'm not saying Blue Boy had his own issue, but it's just a natural thing. People know that, because a lot of the times, the Max had some numbers that had some strength, and they was more targeted certain Crips, especially like Mike and his, affiliation. So that's one,
Yes.
But what Blue Boy said is not something that everybody else ain't been saying, so. All he said is, listen, just like Disko, dudes knew he was a rat, but they didn't say nothing, because, he had some position. That's just his ideology. It's not like he said that and nobody else saying that he just made that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he expounded on, some words that someone else might have said, but that's really all he said. And he's absolutely correct, because Disko was in the state running around. I never heard of that. He was a rat until he came home.
That's the first time. The first time I heard that was, to be honest with you, was on Skeen's page. He's reading some literature, and he said that about Disko. And then the second time I ever heard it was when he hit me up. Not him, but one of his people hit me up, and that's why I did the video. And I was speaking about he was talking to his co-defendant on the phone that allegedly put the allegations about him. And like I said, that's a weird situation because it was an agreement going wrong, and we'll never know the truth about that. But
right, and that's understood. And that's not my place. It's not necessarily even Blue's place. Blue was in a box a lot after his Larry Davis situation, so he did 10 down there. So a lot of times he's running back and forth to these dudes in the box. So he was hearing things, seeing things, or whatever. So his mentioning of that had to been going around the place.
Now, hold on one second. I'm not gonna call Sight Bike or Disko a rap because I ain't never seen the paperwork. I ain't see a piece of
That's what I'm
literature.
saying.
I
I'm not
can't
going
say
to
that.
I'm just saying what he heard.
Yes, you already heard.
I don't know about. Yeah, I never said he was. I never even mentioned that just now. I never called him a rat. Even when Blue said, I was like, man, I heard that. That's my man. Disco, I got a liking for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Last time he pulled up on the island, I seen him chopped it up with the brother. Good brother. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really, yay and nay that because I didn't see no paperwork. Have I heard about it at least 5 times? Yes, I heard. You know what I mean? I've heard people that actually paperwork, but that I like make a video on it, that I expound on it. Nah, I didn't. Blue said his comment on it, and that was that.
Yes.
You know? And that it wasn't even.
Now, I'm not gonna
You
say.
understand how the brother
Yes.
feels, how he feels. It's all good, but Blue gonna stand on what he said. He's not going back down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he said nothing
Facts.
crazy.
Facts.
He just said that's what they heard, but nobody said nothing until because either he had a position or he was home.
And it's funny you said that because he had I spoke to Disco numerous times as my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because he's never lied to me. And even through all this adversary, whatever they call that word, the issues he's going through with the A word, he's kept it tall. And he said him and Larry Yo didn't catch an issue until he blocked the plate in the streets. And that's when
the rat allegations and all
yes. And that's when they caught their beef.
All right, and that's understood.
Between him and Larry. He said him and Larry beef only happened because he blocked the plate in the street. And that's when Larry Yo threw what he threw out there, and it was a dirty game. You know what I'm saying?
See, my thing is that's a personal issue between Disco and Larry, the Max. That's a personal issue between them two brothers. So the rat allegation, I don't know where they came from. They out there though, but we don't really.
You don't know. Now, what I'm gonna say is Disco was hurt. He took the video down on IG. I seen it, so I see that Disco just didn't. He never had an issue with him, and in the streets because these guys have exactly because these guys have more jail reputations too. That it hurt him because jail cats is coming at him like, yo, why would son call you a rat? You know what I'm saying? And then they come up with the conspiracy theories, thinking that he called you a rat over the Sight Bike shit. And when I asked Disco, I said, yo, Disco, I'm gonna ask you a question. Was Blue Boy ever involved in the situation that happened with Sight Bike? He said, nah, Zeke, he didn't. Like that I know of, he said Blue Boy never had a beef with Max. You know what I'm saying? Per se. I don't know what he did on his own time, but he wasn't on the Mac baller.
He never really had a beef with them because you gotta realize, man, the Max rose in the last recent years while Blue was in the box, so he never really. It wasn't when Blue caught the Larry thing at least 10 plus ago, prior, to him coming out the box. So he never necessarily was in the field with them, for too long. He was in Wendy's before he went back to the box for some bullshit. He was in Wendy's and there was Max there. I even think maybe Eli was there or he was around at the time. That was like 2018, 2019. He was in Wendy's. There was a bunch of Max around.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Disco.
You know what's funny? You know what's so funny, man? Is that exact? You know what I'm saying? Somebody, Smitty Brim, shout out to Smitty Brim. He said he never had beef period with the homies. He was up north. Even though Blue Boy came out the closet and said he was Crip one morning and said, yo, Adida, and he came home under what he came under, I think he may have had a couple words with the homies in the beginning, but not because he was Crip, because there was other Crips.
He turned Crip. He mentioned it 1,000 times, but he told me 1,000 times. You hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
He turned Crip. I forget the jail he said he was in. He turned Crip because the homies were trying to get out of Crip Kid. And the Crip Kid had turned Muslim at the time when he landed in the spot. So Blue was like, yo, what's up with you? Why you don't want to go outside? Like, yo, you dudes keep coming at me. I told him I ain't begging no more. He's like, what? I think he tried to intervene in it. But the homie was like, all right, but they were still like pressing the issue. So he's like, yo, fuck it, I'm turning Crip. But at one point, Yeah, everybody, even blacks, man. It wasn't just Blue Boy, but even older black dudes don't like blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's funny you said that because you know what?
Not just
You know
Blue
what?
Boy, but
It's funny you said that.
was doing it, and a
Yes.
lot of
Shout out to the 94.
and
Hit the like button. Let's get some Crips in the building. Where the Crips at?
Who's that?
Hold on.
Yes.
Yes.
Take the stance that Blue Boy took, the term Crip. You know what I'm saying? I can't hear you, bro. What is that?
Let's get some more Crips in here. Hit the like button. We want some more of them sea life niggas in here. Hit the like button. Because this ain't a disrespectful video.
That's really what it was, though. So it ain't just, so when they say that Blue Boy might have some like it with blood, he didn't like blood, you gotta realize the 80s didn't have that level of violence. The guards is doing their thing, but what the Bloods brought, they brought a different level of attention to the facility.
That's
Now,
a fact.
black brothers that was doing it had to be on point a little bit more because a lot of them Spanish dudes started to get a little, you know what I mean, jittery because of these brutal black dudes that was pulling up, clapping shit. So the older dudes that was good, when the homies start coming around, it's like, damn, these little dudes is around. Just like on the block. Like, I was bringing all this drama to the block. Stop that. Same shit in prison. Then you bringing all this drama to the prison. So now the blood just became the majority. And a lot of them just, you know, they became the oppressors and started doing a lot of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I am a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Pastly a part of that. So I'm not talking from a Crip because I'm not Crip. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know what's funny?
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Yo, you know what's funny? The crazy part about this story is that Blue Boy, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say he was in Wendy's, he was chilling. Smitty Brim was actually with him. Smitty Brim was actually with him in Wendy's.
Right.
And Smitty Brim was like, nah, I was in Wendy's with him. He was a slash block. He said, and he basically said that Smitty said that he didn't have beef with the homies. He was chilling. You know what I'm saying? So what you said makes sense. Now you understand what I'm saying? What you just said makes sense. Yeah. So it made sense. He became Crip because he seen another brother being oppressed by probably 100 cats in the yard. Like, I'm gonna stand with you. Yeah. It was a dirty game of the year.
I was even a part of that myself because I got drunk with power, you know, knowing there was 40 of us and we could take over the crib. So I know exactly how the homies was moving on certain things. And I don't blame them, but I'm just saying this is what everybody's thinking this narrative that Blue just didn't like Bloods and all that. It ain't like that. It's just that the dudes from his core because he got an 82 number. Blood started in 93, 94. Those dudes was kids to them. So he's the only older dude that took the stance of turning Crip, which is like a kamikaze move, but he did that. But there's plenty of older dudes to this day that don't like Bloods.
It's a whole bunch of them. It's a bunch of them niggas. I know a good 15 that don't like the homies. I know. Yo, I met D-Rock. You know D-Rock from your hood, from Crown Heights. You know what I'm talking about. He walked in the building hating on the homies. Man, fuck you niggas. I don't fuck with the homies. And he a Brooklyn nigga. He part of that BGF shit. You know what I'm saying? He started getting on his shoot shit. Yeah, them niggas is different. It was different.
So this situation, my brother, is not like when people saying that Blue didn't like Bloods and it wasn't just like that, but he just took a different stance that he just had to run with. And plus he had all that time, he ain't really had much spirit at that time. But you know, pick up a war. Only a soldier, a crazy soldier, will pick up that type of war, knowing the homies numbers was insane at that time. Just imagine what this man did. So, you know, we don't gotta elaborate too much. There's one Puerto Rican dude from Lower East Side is at 5 barrels of blood by himself most of the time with a few brothers that came up and put on. That's a kamikaze mission. Come in the yards, doing what he gotta do, pressing on me. That's like crazy. That's almost unheard of. So, of course you're gonna get some slack. And he wants to be lost, so he never gonna not, you know, admit to him his winnings and losings. That's what's so special about that brother. And the reason I came on your show was you have mentioned race relations and
they got it because
the race relations.
Hold on 1 second. They want to know this is the guy that actually interviewed.
Yeah, this is them.
They're from the video, Geyser. He the guy that actually interviewed him the first time when they had the Mano, when they had the NA boy. Yes.
We just started doing that just because we was playing around. Like we ain't really professional podcasters and all that, though. You know what I'm saying? We just been cooling and all that. We just was playing around on it. You know, I didn't even realize it was gonna even correct. It just is. I don't really push crazy narratives because I'm a gangster. I don't really play around and say anybody that knows me knows the fuck with me. I mean, I'm from Parkland. This how I told me. No, I don't play. I won some, I lost some, but I've won more than I lost. And they know that. So I'm not going to be playing with my name by doing cornball shit. You know.
See, one thing.
So they know that.
You know, so funny, and this is the power of having control of the narrative, right? Is that when you have power in the narrative, right? You don't sit and argue about some shit you know that ain't the truth. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? And that's how this game goes. People can say what they want to say, because that's what happens in life. On the corners, people talk about people all day. But it boils down to real life activities. You can say what you want to say. See, that's the whole thing. You know your life story and you know your facts. And that's the win. You understand what I'm saying, bro? So I like the fact that I got a chance to speak. I like the fact that I had a chance to speak to Disko and you. Because you actually speak to Blue Boy. So there's no real beef between them two. It was just that he used them as an example in the conversation. But you know what I'm saying? You know, these dudes are still on jail time. So when you're on jail time, it's a different type of time. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because they still on. What you said about me? And they're going to react. I ain't gonna front though. Over the months, Disko has brought up conversations about this, that's whatever he said about him. Blue Boy said about it. He was heard about that. He just never touched on it.
He has the right to bring that up. He's a man. If he wanted to address that, he got a right. It ain't like Bruce said something that nobody else said, but you know he got a right to feel away, bro. And I don't knock him for that. He got a right to at least make it.
That's why. That's all he did. You know what I'm saying? He just responded to some shit that he been wanting to respond to, and I don't think he was clout chasing. He just trying to respond. What you think? What you think in your heart? That's what I think. What you think he did? Why you think he did what he did?
You talking about Blue Boy or Disko?
Or Disko?
No, I just don't want it to be he seen the interview and now he wants to present it because that's not how we operate. We gentlemen, so I don't want he seen Blue Boy interview is running up numbers. So he attaches to
That's what you thought, yeah.
So I don't want that to happen. I'm hoping that's not it.
Nah, it wasn't that because I know.
Like Blue Boy said, he has every right, but I don't like publicity stunts. I'm only here for the race relations conversations that you, because you always show me love and respect.
Every time, exactly. You know.
I'm not here for that type of YouTube drama. You know what I'm saying, my brother? And I'm only speaking on Blue Boy behalf, because I don't want him. He's on parole, and I don't really want.
Yeah. Because I didn't know.
That negative light. You know
it's funny.
So out of respect, you know, at first I was saying the same thing that he would say. He didn't say nothing that he wouldn't say. You know what I'm saying? He said exactly what he said. Yo, listen, just like Disko, dudes didn't know he was a rat, who said he was a rat. Nobody said nothing, you know what I mean, because he had a position. So they pick and choose is really what he was saying.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So Blue could take it as offense. Disko could take that as an offense. That's understood. But it's the truth. Nobody said that in the state. He should have been shot. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, if they had all this paperwork on him, and you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I think, and this is how we solve. Yes.
That's just different, right?
And this is how we solve the problem of the disrespect. Because now, hopefully, Disko's watching this video. I'm gonna call him in the morning and go, now. See, because I only wish that there was a time when Disko, because Disko was mad. I ain't gonna front since the summertime about that shit. Like, yo, why the fuck you mention my name? But I ain't gonna front though. I give Disko credit because there's one video that we did. And he came on my live, and he didn't mention Blue Boy at all. He went off on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But he didn't mention Blue Boy. He was like, yo, I want to mention him, Zeke, but nah, son. He just keep. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, yo, that's real. But I guess whatever he's feeling, that was respect. Even today, he called my show, bro. And I was like, yo, what you want to say about the Blue Boy shit? You heard him. He's like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Not that he didn't want to do it. He was just like, nah, son. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where this is coming from. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just like, sometimes, you know, I realize, man, I do it a lot because I'm an old nigga. You know, we old niggas. We use people as examples to our stories. We can't do that shit when niggas is on a different type of time. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't go. You remember son who got shot down the block in '88? You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Cause son be like, yo, what the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, why you put me in the mix? And I think, but Blue Boy, you know, he been locked up for 39 years. We can't tell him how to talk. You know what I'm saying?
I see Tony Brim. I shot him. I don't know the brother, but
Yeah, yeah, good brother, man. He was there.
Blue Boy and Ziggy was in Wendy's together, so it was two heavy hitters in Wendy's
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah, and he was, even Disko said this. I'm not gonna lie, out of Disko mouth, Disko said, when I pulled up the Wendy's, everything was peaceful. He said Magoo was in there. He said all the major players was in there. But the beef. Yeah, that's what he said. He did say that. You know what I'm saying?
So it was that shit could have turned like Attica, but there was a lot of them in there. It was on, you know, everybody was jacking, nobody was low riding.
Yeah.
Blue had his purple on, Ziggy had his colors on.
Yeah. He said it was peaceful. Ain't no fun. The nigga said when he pulled up, he said it's only beef because you know Disko loyalty, you know he Mac Balla, but his loyalty was the LO. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he reacted the way he reacted.
That politics.
Yes.
I mean, my previous affiliation, man, was Miller. I was affiliated with the Millers.
Yeah.
Got a lot of love for
The
them.
same thing. But it's the same thing if somebody said some shit about is in the building, you in the building, yo, is this, is that, you have a loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he a plate. And I think because the situation was Side Bike, he pulled up, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, yo, this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo.
Damn, brother, like, you know, it's a serious.
But you know what though?
Myself.
But I salute you and I salute Blue Boy because Blue Boy, you know, you hit me up and was like, yo, and I like the fact that I don't know, you know what I'm saying, that we're having this conversation. So Disko, if you're watching this right now, Blue Boy didn't mean no harm by what he said, even though it was some fucked up choice of words to use you as an example. It wasn't no harm. It wasn't like it just happened to be like, yo, OG Mac was around. He mentioned the OG Mac shit. Because he mentioned OG Mac and he mentioned such and such and such and such. So it wasn't nothing personal. He just used examples. Now, that's from the outside looking in because you remember, a lot of niggas began to show this weird paperwork and talking shit. So now, bam, here we go. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, exactly, bro. Like, listen, man, like, this is a different.
Yeah, he wild. Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. See, the difference between my cloth, right? You can't troll somebody that you don't know. Because you had to have your history got to be right. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Now, I'm going to keep it simple. I've been home since 2011. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? I don't hustle. I don't know. So this is what I'm trying to. That's why I don't feed into the crazy, stupid shit. But what I'm saying is that's why I was able to stay on board with the content because it's all about winners, bro. One thing about the game is we're getting the message out. But what I hope is that Disko see this video. I'm gonna call him tomorrow and be like, yo, son. You know what I'm saying? But then shout out to H Money Bags, man. Because H Money Bags was showing some support too. Not with the Side Bike shit, but he showed support to us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rock Nation, Rockin' for the Veterans. Yeah, from Marcy. You always come on the platform and show love, man. And I never get the chance to shout him out. Shout out to H Money, you know what I'm saying? Best side do it that. Yeah, with the rock, you know what I'm saying? So basically, you know what I'm saying? And I like to 105 people in the fucking building. We here. New York, we in the building, you know what I'm saying?
That's respectful, bro. Like, listen, I want to touch on this before I slide, bro. Like, this is...
Nigga said I was in El Milo.
This is crazy. Last night, I was on Play with the Blue, and I got a lot of different perspectives, man. Me, myself, I came up going at it with Lion King myself, and he had died.
Oh, yeah, you showed me that. He had died to all that, you know what I'm saying? You fell right into the wall, bro.
I had a lot of tension and...
Nah, hold on. The H Money Bags I'm talking about, there's an H Money Bags on the south side. That's my man. He be by Fox and Suffolk. He be rapping. Then I believe there's another H Money Bags that's from the style.
From Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn.
He was a
Yeah, that's Memphis Bleak Man. My man is H Money from Fox, you know. Shout out to Fox, old Big Soul, you know, CYC, the whole CYC crew. You already know my nigga Zoo, Chopper City, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, bro. But yeah, man, like I was talking to Blue, we was talking about race relations, man, and he was just breaking down, like, listen, man, like, there's a lot of tension because, you know, a lot of black brothers call the Germans, you know?
Yeah, that shit still be having niggas tight, you know what I'm saying?
He was like, you know, he got into a lot of problems over it. Even though he fucked with black brothers, but he still got into problems with them because they use the derogatory word. Blue don't hardly say the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? He don't use slob. He don't use no derogatory
Yeah,
word.
he just had beef with the brims, but really with the max, you know what I'm saying? His beef was facts.
Terminology. The brother keeps it, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got a whole different level of respect. He don't even use those words. He gonna get busy, he gonna do what he gotta do, but he don't be talking crazy like that. He don't use those terms because he feel like, and I had to learn that too, almost just last night, so I had to stop and think like, damn, how many times I use the words, you know, HB or...
Yeah, all back, man. Yeah, because it's different, man. He's on this different type of time, you know what I'm saying? Facts.
You know, I'm on that different type of time myself now, so he's like, that's really what it is. Race relations are never going to be positive because it's a prison environment, but he just gave me the insight, like, on the Spanish side of things, like, he said, he gave me a story real quick, like, listen, one time, he said the homies, what he said in Sing Sing, because the dude mentioned Sing Sing, where the Kings had a stronghold when the homies was first coming up. He said a lot of the homies started cutting Spanish dudes just to speak in Spanish, whether they was kings or not. You know what I'm saying? So it started to get like that as well. Like,
Your generation,
Spanish,
facts.
the homies started blowing them. And which is, you know, it is what it is. The war was won the way it was won. But that's what he was telling me. Like, a lot of it started to get racial. Even if it wasn't racial, it led to a serious racial undertone. He said the homies was cutting dudes for being Spanish, just like the Spanish dudes was cutting.
Shout out to for New York YouTube Bloods, the 489 drop. Salute to YouTube Bloods. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? We have to do this again because my battery, situations, technology is running low for some weird reason. But it's all love, and I want to do a part 2. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I think? I think that we have legends, and we don't want ex-inmates going to war over some jail shit in the streets. We don't want that. Now we got these young boys shooting them corners. You know what I'm saying? So now that you know what I'm saying, it should be clear. It's a lot of clarity. I'm gonna do on StreamYard. Yes, exactly. We take it to the top. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Nate boy, what you wanna leave out with, bro? We're gonna do this again, man. Shout out to you though. That's the guy who actually did the original interview. Nate boy. You know what I'm saying?
That's my brother. Yeah, we just was playing around with it, but listen, I appreciate you, brother. Like,
yeah, this is real talk. This is nothing.
You know, shout the brother out. And like I told you, this was the guy that I, respect. I like the brother. He's a good guy. I mean, hopefully, this can be rectified and you take it from there. But other than that, we ain't trying to really get into no YouTube beef and all that crazy shit like that. We don't play like that. This is focus. This is family time. Everybody stay
the Hollywood Psych. R.P. Birdo. Now check it. Smitty Brim sends his love to the lows. Psych, Hollywood, R.P. Birdo, Serial Biz, and many more Crips from the front line. You know what I'm saying?
A bunch of my little brother Twan, a bunch of guys that are, don't want to shout out, but it is what it is, my man. We appreciate you pulling me in, my guy.
That's what we do, man. That's what we do. Because one thing I'm gonna tell you, I know how to stay on course. See, that trolling shit don't do nothing to me because I know who the fuck I am, who I be, and why I bang, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna say about you troll niggas, y'all had a good night of getting zapped. Bang! You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I know your girl was looking like every time you say something stupid, he's hitting the button because we're not entertaining that. What you thought? I change the content? I'm gonna sit and talk about, listen, nigga, I went to Shock in 9.5, I went to Willett in 9.7, and I went up north in 9.8 and did 4. Your history gotta be right, you fucking bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? How do you say it? Clang, clang, clang. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be right with your history, bro. So why would I argue with a nigga that's trolling, that's playing with me? Okay, this is he changed the content. Never that. They got full content today.
I'm trying to follow. All I'm following is Smitty, R.I.P.
Smitty Brim. That's my guy, Smitty Brim. Exactly, Hollywood. Shout out to Wifey. Shout out to Wifey, Southern Belle, Westside St. Louis, man. I'm gonna show you how to do this. I don't give a fuck how many trolls jump up in here. What you talking about? Get your years right. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Let's deal with that. And then with that being said, salute the Brownsville, salute to the family in Ocean Hill, Brownsville, Bergen, Saratoga, Dean, and Saratoga. Y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? They don't know nothing about that country kitchens on Atlantic Ave. They know nothing about that. Ralph Ave.
I'm definitely from the hill, man. Salute that. You know, up the hill in Brownsville, MLT, St. Marcus, around.
Exactly. Facts. Prospect.
That's it.
Exactly. With that being said, salute to Brooklyn, salute to East Harlem, salute to LES. With that being said, and I love wifey. I'm from East Harlem, Washington Project, Lexington Projects. You know what I'm saying? Niana, salute. We in the building. Check the content out. With that being said, and go check out Scheme video. He did a video himself today. So love Scheme. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman with a business plan. Shout out to John HTV. We in the building. Everybody in the building, man. We gonna do this media shit. We gotta do it right. NBC don't sit around and talk about ABC all day, bro. You know what I mean? They just make content. Associated Press, bro. You got the story. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not with I got real content, they got fake content. Because that's not what they do in the real world, bro. With that being said, salute to East Harlem.